welcome to my channel. And on this video, I just want to talk to you about NMC Revalidation. But first and foremost, what is NMC? So NMC is a Nursing and Midwifery Council that regulates nurses and midwives here in UK. So this NMC actually is a nursing body here in the UK, but you need to be registered with this NMC. So you need to renew your registration as well every year, which you need to pay amounting of £120. At the moment, it's a £120 we are paying. Okay, so hopefully they will not increase yet. Okay. So in paying this £120 for your registration, you can actually set up a direct debit. Either you can pay it now monthly, quarterly, or 6 months, or yearly. But in my case, I pay it yearly. I've already set up this since I become a registered nurse here in the UK. So it's like every June, no, actually it's every first week of June, which my payment will be debited from my account. Actually it's easier so that you will not forget about it. So especially it's yearly. Okay. So what is this NMC revalidation that I will talk about? So this revalidation is actually required every 3 years, so that to demonstrate that nurses and midwives remain fit for practice. This revalidation actually is to promote better professionalism and to improve quality of care to patients. Actually, this revalidation was introduced last April 2016. However, this revalidation, the NMC have some requirements, and I will show you as well these forms while I will be talking about it. These forms actually, they are calling it as template. So the first one is 450 practice hours. As you can see there, practice hours log template. So the date whenever you started to become a registered nurse or midwives here in UK, your name and address of organization, your work setting, your scope of practice, number of hours, are you a full-time or part-time, your registration, and your brief description of your work as well. So the next one that they want you to complete is a 35 hours of CPD, or we are calling a continuous professional development. And what are these CPD that they're talking about? 35 hours of CPD, including 20 hours of participatory learning. Example is your face-to-face training or Zoom training. Then the remaining one is your 15 hours, which are all your e-learnings. So I'm sure your NHS trust have a mandatory training for you to do, for like mandatory training is like a 3 yearly. The next one they're looking for actually is your reflective accounts, or your reflection. As you can see in the template, one example that I reflect is about this COVID-19 or this pandemic time. So actually it's very good to reflect for us nurses and midwives, because we have really difficult times as frontliners. So basically you need a 5 reflection. Again, the next one that they're looking for is your feedback. So as you can see on the screen, there's a feedback log template. So example of types of feedback is a verbal, a letter or card, a survey, a report. So where do you get all these feedbacks? So these feedbacks actually from your ward manager, your colleagues, your multidisciplinary team, let's say OT, physio, social worker, from your students. For example, you have some students in your ward. Normally the students will always give us a feedback anyway. And the next one is your patients. Don't forget, from your patients and from your relatives as well. Another one is normally patients and relatives will always send thank you card. So that is like a written feedback, okay, for us as well. So again, it's only 5 feedbacks that we need to do. They also mention a health and character declaration. So the next one they're looking for, actually, I think everybody should have this one anyway. So we call it professional indemnity. So the example that I can give you as indemnity that I have at the moment is the RCN, or the Royal College of Nursing. So actually, this organization are actually to protect your profession, or to protect you as an individual, to protect you as a nurse or midwives. This professional indemnity actually is, there's also a payment. So actually, I'm paying about more than 10 pounds for this monthly. Okay? Now, if you are due for revalidation, you need to speak to your ward manager and then make sure that your ward manager will confirm it. So this is the confirmation template or confirmation form that your ward manager will fill up. So if above requirements that you already obtained or you all met, the confirmation or your ward manager will confirm it, and then after he will confirm it, you will now send it to the NMC by filling a form again. So you just go online for the NMC, okay? However, you need to make sure that you create an NMC online account if you want to know when is your revalidation. So you can just go there and then check it for yourself. So in my case, my first revalidation actually is last May 2018. So my first revalidation actually is like no idea at all. Because you know why? Because as if it's a big thing, and it's as if there's loads of requirements that time. But of course, with the help of my friends, my colleagues who actually revalidate first, and I was able to understand what is this revalidation all about. So this year actually is my second revalidation. And now that I'm nearly due for revalidation by June, actually, so it's easier now for me. I was able to finish everything now, so I'm just waiting the NMC to email me so that I can speak to my ward manager, and then we can discuss all my revalidation. And then once she will confirm it and everything is okay, I will submit it to the NMC. So that's it, mga pets. So hopefully this simple information that I gave it to you regarding NMC/NMC revalidation will help you. But otherwise, if you have any queries, the best way to do is go to NMC online. Again, as I told you earlier, you need to create an NMC account, okay? So this is only a short information of what about this NMC here in the UK. If anything that I wasn't able to discuss, my apology. My first time to discuss this NMC. So again, go to NMC online. Thank you for watching until this end of my video. Again, till next video. Thank you. Bye!